let's have some fun, play with others. But now I'm playing against them. The problem, I don't know so many people, so how was the connection? Was sound? I don't understand. Okay. Number 3. I think mine looks the most shredded. Congratulations. Remember number 2. Love everybody else. Cool. If I feel so fast. Wow. Respect. But it wasn't bad. Oh, sorry. I'm checking if the online stuff works. Hello, hello, test test. I'm checking if the online stuff works. Oh, hello, service. Hello, late night lovers. Hello, hello, test test. I'm checking if the online stuff works. Hi, hello, service. Hello, late night lovers. Hello, hello, test test. Checking stuff works. Hi, hello, service. Hello, night lovers. Test test.
Verbindung getrennt. Bitte überprüfen Sie Ihre Cyberlim-Verbindungen. Digitalfunktionen verbessern sich. Systemabschaltung wird eingeleitet. Digitalfunktionen verbessern sich. Digitalfunktionen Systemabschaltung wird eingeleitet. Systemabschaltung wird eingeleitet.
Dude.
Systemabschaltung wird eingeleitet.
Oh no. Cannot run. Not there.
Der Feind Cyberman hat ihre Position festgelegt. Systemabschaltung wird eingeleitet. Panzerplatten erschöpft.
That's the thing. What I have to do? I
Systemabschaltung
don't
wird
get it.
eingeleitet. Systemabschaltung wird eingeleitet. Systemabschaltung wird eingeleitet. Der Feind Cyberman hat ihre Position preisgegeben.
What? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy beard on me. And now we'll show you the setup. This setup. Okay, so going back to that main menu, from help menu, off the grid. If off the grid, if this, when I was fighting against 4 or 5 people that fast moments, if they could make that happen, that this war style could be like really not just like for 5 seconds, like for that you get this moment for 10 minutes. That would be so a big blast. I mean, something, a mix out of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Chaos mode with off the grid that has some really, I guess, I have to say off the grid, really cool, really interesting. I play with with really low settings that I have really good performance that I hit the enemy, that I hope that I will hit the enemy. Okay, now we go to the setup. Just copy it, okay? But it's in German. So you see, I have it with the voice, so just when you see it, just stop. On YouTube, you can see it. The most should be similar because sometimes when I have it, example, when I have stuff on English and I look, not this, like other game example, and I checked English websites, English content, that worked out usually, but watch out, sometimes it doesn't work. I think the settings are almost most of it is similar to the default settings. But example, even when you play, example, when you play with a mouse, and I have it on the settings on 8, the you know what I mean, how sensitive it is to movement, however you say it. The point is, try to leave. I think that's on default 8. Or I will not test it before I mess it up. It works now, but I think it's on default. And maybe when you play the game, you'll be like, "Oh my God, that's so fast! That movement is so crazy." Yes, it is. But I played it first on the Xbox. That was really hard, I have to say, with the controller. And now with the laptop, and also I put, as I showed you, almost all the settings for me are so low. You know, I'm interested in winning, and this is I'm really happy about this. But I want to say this is not a $10,000 laptop, and that means my settings, I cut them really low, so I hope that I get the best out of it, and that means that I see things maybe faster, I can react faster, whatever helps me, that wherever I am, that I have against a person who lives totally from in another place, like 20 hours ago, 20 hours away, that I will have a chance. So I try to make everything down. I give you an example. I have a friend. I play against him Halo. Great guy. It's neither. And the thing is, when we play online against other people, we hardly never find a game where I'm from. Like right now, the Europe and in Germany, we don't find German players or European players. We just find players from the US. And when I play against them, um, I have almost no chance because you get it? Because they're so far away, and because everybody's from the States, the game is concentrating all the power for the good connection in the example in this for this time in the US. So that means I probably have no so good connection, but even I played. He's a really great player, and he said I'm not doing bad. Really, he did like 50 kills, and I did about. I mean, he will maybe see that one day. I think I did about 40 kills, so you get what I mean. But he's damn good, really. Sometimes I didn't even see him. I didn't know what's going on. But don't forget the other 40 times, okay? When I saw him. So you got some settings. We go here on the controller. I didn't do nothing here because I don't use the controller. Yeah, but I tell you one thing about controllers. I tried so many settings with the Xbox before I went on the laptop. For me, going on laptop is just that everything works better that when I play, and I need it also for music, and I used it already for the music production. I'm sorry, I saw myself scrolling. I was like, what's going on? Why is my video going crazy? I was thinking people are writing. See? Oh man. How does it feel? Whatever. Let's go back. Controller settings. Um, try out what you like. And if you have no idea, I wouldn't change nothing. Number two, I would go on YouTube and look if for somebody who's playing well. You should look if you like the style, how he's shooting. If everything really looks like you would play it, not just 5 seconds. And I would follow that person and look on his look and listen how he sets up his stuff, and I would go this way then. Then we go on movement. Oh, sorry, controller. But as I said, I didn't do nothing. And I don't think it's saved from my stuff from the Xbox before. So movement. But as I said, hardly didn't change nothing. But if somebody wanted to be sure, here you can be really sure now. Okay, that's the settings. And that new mode that I play against other people, and that I have to change my gun. That's really good to get into that game. But it would be awesome if they could change it back to that I can choose my weapon and hunt them by myself. Well, I have to say the big machine gun is really grateful. I mean, really great. But after 2 shots, it takes me like I'm missing 2, 3 kills because the reloading takes about 2, 3 kills time what I would hit probably if I wouldn't reload for so long time. Okay, going a little bit on my voice now. Let me see. How long did we stream now? I hope you had a little great time about this. Just check out the other stuff. I did a game before and it made fun. I hope you all enjoyed the stuff. And we were streaming at 32 minutes. I think that's a great break. And don't forget all that stuff here is a break, okay? Right now I'm sick and I wished also to do other stuff or so, as everybody probably in my position. And I'm working on my stuff. I have to wait, I have to be patient. And I got my stuff together, kind of. I try always to do the best. You know, we can talk here 24 hours about sad stuff. Trust me, you won't believe how many stories I could tell, okay? But how does it help us for the future? It would just make another day sad from a sad story. Let's let's say if we had a sad story, let's forget the sad story and start writing new stories. to write your story, not my story. No matter what, the most important is that you are happy. So, and I need to get well, okay? Maybe I'll come later on. My drink is finished. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, the Thais, they like this thank you. But if you see somebody who's older than you put your hands up and go down. And when people say, that's too much, you ever saw a person who told you like, please don't do it, that's too much for me? Of course not. So use that tool, okay? Kindness can bring you really far, and it's a good thing. We always can decide between we do this in a good way, it will end in a good way, or it will end in a bad way. At a certain time, certain point, we all know it. Come back, we here.